Yes, now what exactly happened last week? I mean, we saw it perform not so good during the week, and then suddenly Friday it peaked. Give us a picture of what happened.
Well, you should realize that we went for the Easter break, came back on a Tuesday. Most investors were still trying to come to terms with some of the results that were released before the Easter break, and some of the results that we will be closing their books that week. When you look at a bank like Assar, the closing date was also supposed to come during the week. And so there was a little bit of caution in taking position in some of these stocks. And then again, when you look at the liquidity problem, there's still an issue there, knowing that there was a large sell-off during the Easter period. So it actually somehow contributed to the bearish movement. And then when you look at some of the big whips, like in terms of the banking sector, a bank like First Bank results still being expected, and then Wednesday Unity Bank result also came in, wasn't very fantastic also. Then you begin to see investors react to some of these results. I think it was more of a reason of being pessimistic, being cautious, that really affected the market last week.
Now, we also saw Mobil results come out last week. We saw the management pay a dividend of 5 naira and a bonus of around 20%. Now, despite this, we did see the price close down. Why exactly is this?
Yes, you look at Mobil, the price at the moment, you see the stock is selling at 139 naira. And then you look at its peers in that same sectors. You look at and Owando, his result is still being expected, selling as low as 17 naira. Then you begin to look, investors begin to do what they try to do, comparison analysis, and begin to say, look, if he's paying 5 naira, how many units of Owando can I get? And they want the tendency of Owando paying even 2 naira. And then in terms of volume, you see all these things comes to play when investors want to take position in the market. I think that would be partly responsible for Mobil going down. But by and large, the result was very fantastic. Nigerian investors are always excited when it comes to dividend and bonuses. That's actually Mobil. And again, you look at the closure date is still a little bit far. So definitely, I think it will recover. It will close on the high.
Now, very importantly, the DG of the stock exchange came out during the weekend announcing that we should expect 81% of foreign dominance in the market. Now, give me your opinion of this. Of course, the fact that local investors are only going to have about 19% stake in the market. And obviously, your expectations, the impact this will have on the market, and your expectations for the market during the coming week.
Well, when you look at that statistic, when coming out from the DG of the stock exchange, it's a little bit shocking and disappointing. And but then you realize that most Nigerian investors have been in the market. They lost so much in the market. There's still apathy. And again, there's no investment education to let them know that the stock market is for the long term. And after the long term, then the stock market always outperform. And I think investors have not come to recover from the shock. And you know that banks are still not lending for people to invest in equity. So when you look at some of these things, and the only people that could move the local investment is like the pension fund administrators, and they do a little percentage. Just now that they are saying they will come in about 50%. So, and I think most problem is just the liquidity problem. You know, before the beginning of the year, we had the fuel price coming up. So you have to do a lot of balancing to get into the market.
Well, your expectation, I mean, what do you expect during the week, this week for the market?
Well, I expect this week to go not too different from last week, unless something sudden happen in terms of release of results. And we're expecting that any moment from now, First Bank result will come. And Owando told us to. So we're looking at that. Maybe it might have an impact on the market, depending on the way the result comes in.
Okay. Thank you so much, Muktar. Certainly we'll keep a close watch on how the market performs this week.